Hello, my Leos. Welcome to your daily reading for January 10th, 2024. Thank you for being here today. I'm going to go ahead and get 3 tarot cards for your general message for the day tomorrow. I'm using the Tarot of Oppositions. Happy middle of the week. You made it halfway through. So we have 1 flyer, we're gonna get 2 more. And you're not gonna believe what the first card out is. Sorry if you don't like to hear messages repeated again if you've watched my other tarot readings for the day, but you definitely are getting a theme for this week, I feel like. So let me know in the comments down below if the theme resonates with you. I definitely feel like Spirit tends to pass over messages if they feel it's important. So keep that in mind. All right, so your first card out is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And you received the 2 of Pentacles upright and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse the day before. So I promise I'm shuffling these cards well. I promise you. I shuffle them many times before and after and during. So definitely some sort of balancing act going on here for this week. Then we have the 10 of Swords. And we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so your energy has shifted slightly between yesterday's reading and today. I can tell that there's something that has been bothering you that you've kind of been juggling around in your mind, or you've been trying to manifest for yourself in the physical. So there's something from the past. I'm getting feelings from the past with the 4 of Wands in reverse that maybe you're ruminating on a little bit. Maybe your thoughts are gravitating to a particular memory that you're replaying over in your head. But whatever memory it is that seems to be, maybe you're having like intrusive thoughts, maybe you're just seeing things in the physical that's reminding you of some sort of heartbreak, some sort of disappointment with the 10 of Swords. There's something that has already come about, could be years ago even. I'm hearing like 6 years, 3 years maybe. Maybe 6 months ago, that it could have, that really affected your confidence in your ability to balance your life and have a direction. So when you have the 2 of Pentacles this often this week, it's definitely, even if you just look at the card itself, it keeps going back and forth between the reverse and the upright card. And so what that's telling me is like, it's not that you're not making progress in going through this transition. It's more of like you're having a hard time realizing that if you let go, you're not going to fall. So what I mean by that is, see in this card, this jester is trying to do a handstand. He's trying to balance. Well, in essence, this is you trying to come to terms with some disappointment in your life, some frustration that you've had, some closed door. It's like you think that, or you believe maybe, that if you continue to think about it, that maybe you'll get some sort of resolution, or maybe some answer will appear in your mind and all of a sudden a light bulb will go off and you'll be like, oh, that's why it needed to happen that way. Or that's why it didn't work out. Or that's why it wasn't for me. But unfortunately, I think you're putting the cart before the horse. So I definitely get a feeling of deep hurt in this reading. And it's almost like you're afraid to let go of these memories or these broken promises or these disappointments or this previous chapter in your life, because you're afraid if you let it go, you'll never be able to access that part of your life ever again. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. I'm here to tell you that if you stop trying to do a figurative headstand, meaning like holding these thoughts in your mind all the time because you're afraid to let them go, you'll realize you can release yourself from doing those mental acrobatics and sit on firm ground. And it's only then that you're going to have a clear vantage point. I mean, a handstand means you're literally going to be upside down. How can you properly see things if you're upside down? So bear with me here. I know this is kind of a big drawn out metaphor, but I feel like Spirit wants me to harp on this because you keep getting this card and it keeps going back and forth. So what I'm here to tell you is let yourself down from that mental handstand and realize that the ground will catch you, you will not fall, and you will always be able to hold yourself up. But you can hold yourself up a lot better if you do so on your hind legs with a firm stance in the present and looking forward in an upright direction. If you're constantly holding on to the past and have the inability to let it go, there's absolutely no way that you can see things clearly. And you're afraid of falling. You have the fear of putting yourself back upright. It's almost like you're afraid to let this go because you think that this is how things are supposed to be. But how are you supposed to see things clearly if you're upside down? So it's easier said than done, but anytime you have that thought pop up in your head, especially with the Ten of Swords energy, that heavy, foggy, all-consuming energy, just do your best to, I'm setting this aside. I know that Spirit has my back, and I know that when the time is right, I will know what I need to know. I will have that clarity. I will have that hindsight, because hindsight is 20/20. But if you're doing mental gymnastics and trying to solve a problem all up in your head without the actual answers in the physical, you're just going to get exhausted and you're going to burn yourself out. Especially with the Four of Wands in reverse. This had something to do with something in your past, some relationship that fell through, some breakup, maybe some past family trauma, I'm hearing, some past family dynamics that weren't healthy. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this a little bit with the Osho Zen Tarot. I'm sorry, I know that was a little bit of a long-winded metaphor there, but I just feel like somebody out there needed to hear it. Yeah, you guys have been receiving that card so many times. It's like, Spirit's just like, we gotta hone in on this one, guys. All right. Please clarify the Ten of Swords, Spirit. Ten of Swords. Humans are innately built to fear abandonment. It is a completely natural thing, whether it be feeling abandoned in a workplace, in family dynamics, in friend or relationship dynamics. It is hardwired into our brains to feel like, we're just gonna die. And I'm telling you right now, Spirit has not abandoned you. And Spirit is just waiting for you to let go. And that's terrifying, but it's part of life, unfortunately. And it will make room for even more beautiful things to enter it. So keep that in mind. All right, Spirit, please clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. So we have 2 flyers on that. Okay, so on the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you have existence. So this is a major arcana card. And on the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it speaks of a very similar thing. It kind of goes with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's Spirit's encouraging you to ground yourself. Now, do whatever you can do to feel the most in the moment. So whether that be meditation, breathing exercises, yoga. I really like the YouTuber Yoga with Adriene. She's really helpful. She actually is currently doing a 30-day yoga challenge for the month of January. I'm not a sponsor or anything, but it's just one example of something that you can use to ground yourself, and it's really helped me. There's also just taking a walk in nature, looking at the stars. I mean, you can see it in this picture. Like, she's sitting on the lotus flower of duality of existence, and she's just looking up at the stars. And there's something about looking up at the stars and feeling how small you are and how insignificant you are to the whole universe as a whole. It's very humbling. And it's very good to minimize the ego. And when we feel abandoned, it really hurts the ego. And it really aggravates the ego. And being in the ego headspace is not good for anybody. Like, it doesn't do anybody any favors. So then on the Ten of Swords, you have past lives. So yes, I'm getting this energy of something that happened in the past that was a huge disappointment, a huge weight on you, something that didn't have closure in the past keeps resurfacing. And it's like, it's driving you nuts. So in this card, it's all about patience. But it's more than just patience. It has the shape of an hourglass. And when I see that, it reminds me of the Judgment card. So when I see the Judgment card, I think of things happening in divine timing, things happening with a level of karmic energy. Like if the timing is not right, then you're just not going to find the answer at that time. Like, it will happen. It just may not happen in the way that you're looking for it. So on the Four of Wands in reverse, we have suppression and the source. So whatever ended for you was suppressing your source energy. It was suppressing your connection with spirit, your spiritual connection to yourself and other people. It was holding you back, and it was preventing you from expanding your source energy and really, really shining in an authentic way. So let's go ahead and get your challenge for the day. All right, Spirit, what is the challenge for the day, please? Okay. All right, so your challenge for the day is temperance. So using your resources, your support systems that help you get through this time, but also realizing that everything has a time and a place, and that you are in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. Like, you've probably heard that saying before, but in this particular circumstance, it's really true. Like, see this beautiful tree? Like, that's the, I mean, this is a tree that probably is like hundreds and hundreds of years old, and it's seen so many things. I mean, not literally, but you know, things have happened in those years, and it's stayed strong. And you can gain wisdom from nature. So if you look at this old tree, like, it innately, just by existing, time will pass underneath it. So just remember that, you know, it's kind of like looking up at the stars again, that this too shall pass. This is just a moment in time that will add to your growth. So your other challenge is the 6 of Wands. So you have some sort of karmic reward that is coming your way for holding true to yourself, but your challenge is your inability to see it yet. So your head is so foggy right now, it's hard to believe that it's on its way for you. But you can see everyone's celebrating. They're welcoming this person home. They're celebrating a victory. So it's on its way, but your challenge is your inability to see it at the moment. So let's get your ally. Spirit, what's the ally, please, for tomorrow? What's the ally, Spirit? Okay. Okay, so your ally is the 5 of Wands. So keep fighting. Keep fighting those inner demons. Keep it up. Keep pushing through. Obviously give yourself a break, but you know, there's some thoughts that cross our mind that literally are trash. Just throw them in the mental dumpster bin and set that dumpster on fire. I want, it's okay in this instance to have a dumpster fire in your brain, because you want to take all of those self-deprecating, self-limiting doubts that keep you in the past, not in the present, put them in that little mini dumpster fire in your head. And keep telling yourself that it's going to be okay, because it will be okay. With the 6 of Wands, you will come to a place where you can look back and look at this experience as a success, not as a failure. All right, I'm going to get your ending oracle with the Star Codes Astro Oracle, and then I will see you tomorrow for your next daily reading. All right, Spirit, what do we need to hear for the Leo Collective, please? So I'm seeing a lot of green in your reading today, which is associated with the heart chakra, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I mean, your heart is hurting at this point, it seems like. But it's hurting because your mind is getting in the way. It's confusing things. But your heart knows. All right, so you received Cancer, immerse. So maybe you have Cancer in your chart, or maybe you're the person that is bringing up these feelings of remorse. Maybe they were a Cancer, or it could just be in the energy. All right, so it's card number 4, immerse. Cancer is symbolized by a crab who asks us to dive deep into the sea of emotion and come back home again. The crab always carries its protective shell, however. This moon-ruled cardinal water sign signifies nutrition in and out of the body and is connected to the breast and stomach. The sun shines here June 21st through July 22nd. Action. Be the emotional leader and connect with the parent archetype. If you're in need of parenting yourself, Reach out to the Divine Mother and Father, to the earth beneath the sky, above, and feel held. Once you feel fed by spirit, it becomes easier to accept the ordinary human limitations of the people around you. If you're called to parent others in this situation, whether in love or work, do so with a balanced approach of honest feedback and support and self-care. Nurture without enabling. Model what you want others to do. Nourish the connections with your chosen family and tribe. Nourish bodies, gardens, communities, and your temple's hearth. Cancer calls us to deepen our relationship to home, but not to get stuck in this protective shell. If you need more out of life, you'll have to leave the safety to find what you need. Find a home base or a safe place within your soul. From that safety, be ready to brave exploration and risk caring with all of your heart. Challenge. Crabs are hard on the outside, but soft and squishy on the inside. Remember that the very defenses you think will keep you safe may actually keep important people out. Soften your shell. You have a backbone and are not protected solely by an exoskeleton. Gift. Be aware of the psychic pool in which you float. If you feel tossed by the waves or battered by the anxiety of those around you, dive down deeper and find the calm below. Float in the ocean of collective consciousness and feel cradled. Nurtured by the Divine Mother, fed and cuddled. All right, thank you, my Leos. I will see you next time. Take care.